Hey! Ronan! Oh. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub, Ronan. I hope you've been doing well and been having a wonderful, lovely time. Okay, I can't remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, okay, we were talking to this guy. We could get this puppet back. What happened? Tell us what you know about the murder. And me? I said you're talking to me. Don't look at me when you're talking to me. Truly, Chris, you behave, young man. Woody! What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. Yeah, Ronnie, what in this world are greatest old peanuts? Please, Lord, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Oh my god. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two really are in odd trouble, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Wave's got clobbered over the head. Oh shit, also, I'm sorry, I got right into the game because I was antsy to begin. Congratulations on first Iro. And I hope you're doing well. Hi Ronan, thank you again for the resub. And hi Duckling. Hi Grim. But let me say it out let me lay it all out for ya. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell me to back off from me, will ya? Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand what he does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I will marry her. But marry her? Right. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. We maxed out Galactica? Hi, Glue. I don't know who gave Bren a shout out, but thank you. Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Right up. I made a wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She might realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. Oh my god. Look at hits. I know you think that, but what was? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I'm a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to... I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Oh my god. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. I was voicing the character, Ronan, I promise. Please. Yeah, woman's pink. Feel it? Who asked you? At the Odyssey? Thanks. Now that Trilo's here. Does that mean you can talk normally now? Your pink. Yes, beautiful pink. How have you been doing lately, Ronan? I hope you had a good Christmas. And a good New Year. Hey, what face? You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Aren't you my ambulance chaser? Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of the pesky magician once and for all. Philo? Enough jibba jabba! Let's get to court already! Hi, big boss. Hey, wait a second. Nick? The witness for tomorrow's trial. I hope everyone is doing wonderful and having a good night. What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Doing good. Well, alright. Wait, what the hell? We both only has to exist to be a delight. For real, for real. Same with Ronan, same with Grim, same with Duckling. Same with everyone here. What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Why to pair those two? What the fuck? Oh! Oh no, now what? Oh! You know! Rana! Did that monkey just take my fucking attorney's badge? Hey, welcome back, Nick. Laughing at Sneed. Fucking Sneed. Brave, let yourself pay! Big boss. I'm drawing a line in the sand, big boss. No more. Thank you for the Gigantify. You freaking Lily Sniffer. That monkey. Ah, my courage. That monkey stole it. What? Taylor, Mr. Attorney, your face was so cute. You look so profoundly dumbfounded. Regina. You, that monkey. Hey, I need to get angry, okay? What? My attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? Oh, no, why? That monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. What? Ronan, that did not mean you're allowed to. Thank you for the Gigantify. Oh my god, Gigantify? Thank you for the Gigantify. That's a cute emote too. Which, stop it. His name is Money? Thank you, though. Big Boss and Ronan. The monkey is called Money? Yes. Yes? Bro, the witch ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get it back? I'll see what I can do. Even though I have money problems. Huh? Whatever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well... God, hold on. Jade gold? Hopefully. That would be pretty awesome. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out more money, or find out where money disappeared to. Oh shit. Oh.
What? They stole my schmoes.
Thank you very much for the care package, Ronan. There. Hi, Dwack. Yes, we are gaming, Dwack. Oh my... Oh my god, that had some fucking tension to it. That was a big stretch. Black, help me! Big Boss and Ronan are being silly. A laptop, so I can't respond to anything. Because the stream is muted from me. Oh, okay. My lies have fallen on deaf ears. You feather fucker. I think that's your best thing. You could probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, honey isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with. Even if he does need payment. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's, huh? I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. There. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? 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 You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trio? What do you mean hanging around with? Hi, Munchie! Well, he was there when Trio told me he was in love with me. Trio told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Wasn't cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. Alright, Munchie. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Sorry, I had to stretch again. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trio. Like sand through an hourglass, so are the days of the circuit. Yeah, that's okay though. Whatever. What? Oh, Ronan! First of all, I smack you on the head. Quickly. And also, thank you for gifting a sub to Monchi. Probably don't have to deal with smelly, stinky ads. Yeah. Oh, also, for everyone who's here, I have 5 animated emotes that are currently being made. They won't be ready for, like, months, but still. They were a little more expensive than I thought they would be, and I had to pay for some of it out of pocket. But I think they're really gonna be worth it. 2 of them especially I'm really excited for. New schedule, by the way? Huh? Oh, for what? Also, I'm so fucking excited for Friday! I wish it was Friday. Regina, you were supposed to, weren't you? Supposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? I'm like concept power hour, huh? Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked her for her hand in marriage. But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trilo hasn't asked for her directly yet. What? Is that a reply with me? I'm so confused. What about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Rex or Trilo? Wait. You do realize that Trilo is a Muppet. Oh, that's okay, Monchi. I appreciate you stopping in. We got a shout out for Monchi, right? Okay, yeah, we did. Y'all are always on top of the shout outs. I don't know why I even ask anymore. Feel like just instant with it. We're good mods. I pay you all good. I don't care. Redley's a bit stiff. Oh boy. God, it feels so, like, infinitely, like, way too quiet. Couldn't relate that. You weren't following Ronan? I'm telling. Ronan Grimm wasn't already following you. Did you know that? Or they possibly unfollowed by accident at some point. That happens to the best of us. Hi, Kay. Watching out. Closer. Huh? Detective GUMSHOE took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. But then he and the other cop got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Yeah, rather than streams. They were streaming today. First floor, Mo's room. Hey, I hope you had a good day at work. Oh, what was my fucking dumbass voice for him? Hey, Larry! No, that was not it, and I might as well fucking end myself for even trying to do that voice. I can't do a good, like, clown voice, man. It's so depressing. It is my ancestry. How could I not do it? Oh my! It's an instant Mr. Right all the time! Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and then again, right? Phoenix? It just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do? Oh, god damn it. Hey, I have to go help with something really quick. It should not take that long. I am sorry for the early fucking BRD. Oh my god. slow. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm physically dying. Physically. Ugh. Oh my god. There's no one here. What? Aw. That's okay. I would understand if everyone left after a random break near the middle of the beginning of stream. It makes me sad that I gotta do that sometimes. Nah. Alright. No, there was no deal. There's never a deal. Wait, what? Nickel, please tell me you're joking. You're like, fucking damn it. I made sure it worked before. Why? Well, now I just want to fucking cry. Damn it. Don't hear it now. Did that change anything, what I just did? Okay, hold on. Pretend the last 5 minutes didn't happen. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to go through this guy's dialogue again, unfortunately, but we can skip it. The game might have crashed while we were gone. Man, it didn't save anything that we did. But it's okay, we can get back to where we were really fast. Right. Oh my god, all of that played loudly back to back. It's fucking scary. Oh god. Shit talk now. You won't. You can't.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.
Nope, didn't mean to go there. We were going to here. I see what? You see butts? Alright. Roll by. That's alright all the time. Yep. It's alright to be wrong every now and then, right? Yep. Being naked just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do you for? Think you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. Going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How do you do it? Put a whoopee cushion on the chair. You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't ya? So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. Okay, Maya. She was born and raised in the circus, you know? At that age, she doesn't really know much about the big world, about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus, here every day. Wait, no, what? For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She is much way more older. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. Oh, yep. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. One sees life simply, without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money! Stolen attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. What under those circumstances can you chase after him? Huh? What's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo! We're not joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Of who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where... Well, I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. I guess. You mean right now? Of course, shall we go? Or should we go with him or wait a while? Go with Mo. How's your night going, Cass? That's right. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Right. Man, please. Be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. This anyway, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? You know Acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume Mr. Felix's stuff is in there too. Pretty nice. Would you have for dinner? Must be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Buddy, the monkey. Added to the court record. Holy real. There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really deep-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy. It's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Thanks. You really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring! There's something engraved in it. From T to R. Oh, Twilo. Yeah, Brim, like I said, I've been needing to use it for, like, actually months. But I'm a procrastinating bitch and I suck. So it took me way too fucking long to actually sit down and find some non-copyrighted music to use for the screen. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony we'll find out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got the magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, the first of, I have to assume 3. But, that's okay. I know you do, Odd. Good morning, Max. Dot. Max? No. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, this can't function, sweetie. A stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. That won't prevent me from doing shit. I guess. Well, I guess. Nick? Max is really nervous. That's understandable. He is a fucking creep and I hate him. Hey, my sweeties! What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max? Really? No one needs to fly today? Maya looks like she's trying to talk to a very, very bent child. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh my god, Nick. Now the case of one... Oh, what the fuck? What? Your Honor, get on the kick. Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yeah, she's pissed. We rubbed her nose. Look, it's really funny to me that, I love that he was like, so, this is being broadcast worldwide, right? When we beat her last? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Her spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Oh my god. It did not count, do you hear me? You must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance, zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how guilty you are. It really is. Having Maya back is always great. Me? Guilty? Well, what you about? It will be my ultimate revenge. It sounds like you'll bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now, let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Hurry! Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Big GUMSHOE, get out there now! Got it to keep you from your work, and I am sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it, it's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Oh, GUMSHOE, you barrel-chested fool. Listen. The night of the crime, snow was falling around 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold outside. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. God damn. I see. He was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this as evidence. Autopsy report added to the court record. A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. But what if he was just like, oh, isn't it how your sister, Mia, was killed? With a blunt object bashed over her head? Oh, the memories. Then Maya crying. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Details of the event. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe you put 1.5 inches on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. No, let me see. There's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. GUMSHOE, what were the members of a circus doing at the time of the crime? On the night of the crime, all the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. Also, what was I supposed to be like? We'll go back when we've rest all the statements. Nope. You cool? When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and the staff were there. Regina, the animal trainer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Oh. Maya described it as, like, cheaply made and, like, shitty. That's sad. What? Detective GUMSHOE gets a break at some point, and it actually makes me sad. Like, I know it's, like, for comedic effect, but, like, he doesn't need to be the Meg in every single case. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. When Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was... Oh, oops. Oopsies. I'd like you to be more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay. Not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us... Ow! Totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit the testimony later. Detective GUMSHOE, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? God, I hate the judge. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Wooden box. In the park, 40 pounds, goddamn. Oh, never mind. I forgot how big it was. That's not that heavy. Boasts a small but strong lock. It may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. About the contents? I'm sure they didn't open it, so it was locked. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Little bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little box and there was only one little bottle in that huge box. I wonder if that was some sort of special meaning. Has some sort of special meaning. Do you think the glove was custom made? The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now. Wait, what? Wait, what? I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean we're just gonna let him, we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Eh? I'm not even up to stand yet. Wait, can we not? Wait, stop, no. Obviously, but due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I should make a call. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Dan the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well. Oh my god. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Trilo Wisht. I am employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That loud must be cutting off your circulation. Said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll brace you with a song. Ahem. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Recited by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm. It kept the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo! You know better than to insult the judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have a sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face. On the off chance thrilling would help. You know what your nose is? You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Order! I demand it. I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. I'm definitely getting some voices next up. Ouch! You can't get anywhere to trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. What you witness? He didn't pin that. I just noticed that. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of a crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. It saw Maximilian Galactica heading toward the scene. No sure of that? Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat cloak and a dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. This one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, wouldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why's that? I don't think the judge is allowed to, throw out theories. Here is absolute proof. A dull cat? How can anyone tell what it's made of by looking at it? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belonged to the defendant. Huh. Without question, he was wearing these signature hats during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss One Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say? Okay. I guess he's the boss again today. What you witnessed? Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. The clown? You talking about Lo? Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all down the face. All over the place. Why do I just, complete sentences without, my brain? Never mind. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Why do I already have a penalty? But once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Why the plaza's entrance? To do some thinking, of course. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. When I'm a good funker, oh my god, he will never escape the himbo allegations now. When I'm a good funker, at least my tinker always said I was. Man, hey Helen. That's when I saw Max heading toward the scene of the crime. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? Just aren't sure. Could you mistake anyone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? Snobby three-piece getup? With the word terriers, lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max three-piece getup, jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Still cat, cloak, white roses. Thank you! Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions. Thanks, Maya. But he's like not a very good ventriloquist. Right. I keep only focusing on Trilo, but every time he talks, you can see the guy's mouth moving so obviously it's funny. You're the only one heading that way. How could that monk not be the killer? Hope you're having a good night so far, Alex. You've got Max and only Max, right, Trilo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. He was the only one person heading that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? Well, I hope you're able to find some good ASMR. Thank you for looking, and I hope you have a good night and sleep well. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica. Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw Max's fleet-themed joke costume. Alright, let's say it all together now. Joke hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you. I think you should study up on your celebrities, Mr. Wright. Great, I'm getting shut down by a toy. Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? He died at 10:15. I suppose it would have been around... what time was it? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. I think I did at 10. So, you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is... Will you shut up, you big nose? No? Why are you telling them anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone? What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. the Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. Oh, damn. But, Mr. Witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright. What do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? Regina. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. What? We were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? That? Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question. One thing is who I was waiting for that night. What's important is that I saw. Don't you forget it. Well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. It seems that at this stage, I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right. What? A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Yeah, getting a suitor out of the way. Well, Max is part of the better love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got conked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean the clown. Oh. Saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Oh, how could he not? How that Tom stabbed the killer and the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. That way, probably that Tom stabbed the killer. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the closet's entrance. Sure. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge and a clown. I don't know. Well,
Objection!
you're on it? Okay. Sorry. Which we got to the lodging house I ditched. Oh my god, my neck just cracked so hard. Holy shit. Box, the back to the front stove where it contains pepper.
Objection!
Damn. We jumped would heading that way. How could that hunk not be the killer? It's weird, like, during his testimony, like, during some of his reactions, like, some of the things he said... Oh my god, hold on. Like, okay. So Max and only Max Wright Trilo. Pretty bit of sense. That only saw Max? That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this? Mr. Wright. Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen? Oh. Russell Berry, right? That's the victim. That's correct. The Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza. You could have seen the ringmaster as well. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness would have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Oh shit. The ringmaster and Master went together to the ringmaster's room. That's according to the defendant, a likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he just as... Wait, why was he oh my god. Why was he just as the witness stated at the scene of the crime? I see. Alright. There is obviously a reason why the witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. That makes perfect sense. What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed some... Oh, God. There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright, I'll spill the beans for real this time. True, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteers thing. Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage? The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible accent. More pain. Thanks to your blubbering, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. About the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. It's in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. You were going to propose. You, a puppet. Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't propose to her kid. Exactly. His honor is looking a little less honorable than... is looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. She's 16, by the way. I just wanna reiterate that. The judge is like 60-something. Just saying it. He's her age times like 3. What was with that sigh at the end? Oh my god, Maya heard me sigh in real life. It's really the redacted case of Ava Birdie. Apparently, it's really feeling like that. Be so surprised that I was going to surprise her propose to Regina? I mean, I know which one I'm supposed to press, and what I'm supposed to use against it, but like, I really should just, by proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina? Of course, that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I'm gonna propose that we could do some sort of outdoor biking all together. Right, Ben? Yeah. Got it? That's the truth. I even had something to give her. Yeah. What was it exactly you planned to give her? You know exactly what I was gonna give her, you numbskull. The only thing I could give that could match Regina's beauty. And so to the question, what was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francisco's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for the long run. For a long time. Pain equals bad. But Sean, anyway. Pain equals bad, that's funny. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever oh my god. I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring? You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in black bathrobe. I planned on giving her an engagement ring. Oh my god, my neck. An engagement ring? Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. Think Regina is going to love it. It's just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's gotta be something I can catch him on. Keep it in your pocket, or put it in my pocket. Wait for the chance to propose. Give it to her. Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You gotta be kidding me. You think Brent did pull that off? I'm so sorry. Really. You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. I mean, really? Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. So you went to the lodging house to give it to her? That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count. What? That uppity snub kept getting in the way. Uppity snub? You couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. Well, they always say that love creates rivalry. Oh, Max, you fucking asshole. So what about this present? In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. How about it, Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give it heck. Even fucking goddamn hell, Nick. This episode brought to you by Tipsy Pop. It's not funny, I never is, but it's okay. The judge has that dazed and confused look again. Maybe he should gin out more.
Objection!
Grillo, do you mind if I show you some things? Oh, what is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Oh. Shadix. Oh my. Do you recognize this ring? That's mine! Babe. You just testified that this very object, I believe you said, In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her. So I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? What is going on here? That's... Man, say something. Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo. Write down this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money? Like a bank vault? Ah, that filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Fuck. I need to use the bathroom. I will be right back. Babooey! Handbags. Thank you, Hallett. Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey in every sense of the word. Oh. Hi, Cookie. Ah, I see. Well then. I'm doing alright, Cookie. How are you doing? Ooh, thank you, Big Boss. Money likes to go after the shiniest things he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Shrilo? When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose I was... that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. Why did you just... what did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. What about when you saw the defendant, or right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess, mate, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Ow! Go on. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what it has to do with. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing. I know a Trilo quest. Or not I, Mr. Trilo quest. What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo? You know exactly what I did. Chased after that ring-snatching monkey. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? Yeah. It's all this slow, loafy fool, old Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. prove an important point? What point could that possibly prove? Prove. There's a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following fact. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing the monkey, there was no one watching the plaza. 'Tis the meaning of all this, Mr. Wright. Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Objection!
Interesting, Mr. Wright. Well then, please tell us, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof something slipped past the vigilant ventriloquist? Oh, shit. Do you have any proof you know what I said. Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. Speaking of which, I should drink some water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? Why, just to get that North face in trouble? He's not even worth it. I score him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Ha! Told you so many ways you'd think you'd know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more. Where there is one lie, there are usually many more hit behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. Witnessing that. I'll give you that I was waiting for that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting for him for about 5 minutes. He said good evening to me. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max? That's right. Money went up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about, I suppose, 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived at the scene in the 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Hold it!
So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. You should think about how many eyes I actually have. That's 4, you know? 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think someone would have slipped by me? 4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. Oh my god. Because it's even more dangerous. in our case to Trilo. But that doesn't change the fact I saw Max Mr. Plaza that night. That you saw Max coming out of the big top that night? And of course, that's where I still am driven from. I was starting at the entrance. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time. I think that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. He showed up after I'd been waiting for about 5 minutes. About what time would you say these events took place? You're one of the dumbest people in the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know the practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You'll need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. Sure you can do that. Now what time was it? Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Yeah. It was 10:10 p.m. Ah, yes. That sounds about right. It sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max at the scene. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act out of the courtroom. Outside of the courtroom. Possible, a performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Been a bit strange to you. What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to that. How do we go about proving that with the evidence? Yeah, the bottle. The bottle! Can we hurry up? I know what it is. Student's testimony. No, we won't. I'm gonna go back.
Objection!
Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, or disagreement at most. Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting plonked over the head. We're in an arc. That morning, Ben got slobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? Well, what? Is that the admission, an admission of assault and battery? Out! Before we handle that, we could wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on that day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There was absolutely no way he would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There was no way a puppet this rude would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Objection!
Are you saying that witness is lying? But he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? You didn't tell a single lie, honestly. Just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you possibly explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? Oh... I saw a different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is this? The correct one. Holy pressure. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world? You... Will the defense kindly explain who Trilo saw that night? That evening? I have no idea. Yeah. We saw Max. No. Nope, she doesn't like Mo either. And he would have had a different reaction with Regina. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet. It must be Regina! It's Regina, right? She's so cute! God, I hate the judge. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh yeah, I suppose you've got a point. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct, it would be Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim. The ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo, isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quest. What? Order! Why do you respond to this? Well, wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was absolutely Maximilian Galactica. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Victor Quest obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry? Things are going okay. I'm, just slowly going through the first court day. Been very lurk heavy. Oh yeah, that's okay. The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols? Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You guys will never done binary. Here we go to death. Everyone, all together now. Oh, ow! Yes, we know. The steel cat's cloak and white roses. I don't particularly have any, I guess, like, theories yet. Unless Ben... Well, fuck. No, because he would have just killed Max. I was gonna say Ben could have killed Russell Berry for giving him permission to marry Regina, but that's, like, too complicated. He would have just killed Max. You know what? With how crazy the trials usually are and how much Regina is mentioned in this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, like, the wild card option is that she killed her own dad. I have no reason why yet, other than, like, maybe she, like, wanted to go out and live life, maybe? I can't imagine Mo would want to. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't see Mo doing it. There's just, like, I don't know. Not yet, at least. There's no motive that I can think of. At first I was kind of hoping it was going to be like a trick question kind of trial where he literally just got bonked on the head by something, like falling from the stage or something, and then he just walked out and died. That'd be kind of funny if that turned out to be the case. But I don't think that they would make that a trial. I think that people would be annoyed and mad with that. A chill cat and a cloak. Anyone should wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max at 3 symbols. However, do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Miss Von Karma. Do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, if that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point in this one. That is, wow, she hasn't done that one in a while. But that is very unfortunate. Huh? Just talking on people's doors? Oh, sorry, Odd. I don't know if it was like an elderly person that you work with, but I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. Hello? Is that right? Oh, Santa? Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, waiting to a lawyer, Yowie. Oh my fucking god. Hi, Roblox. Oh my god. Thank you very much for the raid, Phantom. Phantom, one thing I'm hoping that our times will line up differently so that I can raid you instead. Because I literally never get a fucking chance to. Right. I hope your stream was well, though. Can we also get the other shout-out? For Phantom? Also, I'm gonna drink some water. Huh. Yeah, I said, no, you're not. Hey. What? Phantom. Lotro. Is that one gambling game or like poker game that I heard people saying was actually like really good? The same year, I think it was the same year as... Was it Baldur's Gate 3? Maybe? I can't remember exactly. Poker roguelite. So, damn, what? I have never looked into it, so I know jack shit about it. But that's pretty cool. I applaud you on your efforts, but... What? Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Rescue sortie mission? Oh, I'm so sorry, Roblox. That's absolutely tragic. Hey, nice. I feel like it's... I really... After the move, I'm hoping that I can, like, sit down and, like, properly assign days for stream and, like, change around the schedule for what days we do what, and, like, maybe certain days will be, like, for specific kind of games, and, like, not just the game that we're playing at the time. I don't know, I really need to restructure it. Because the schedule we're doing right now is only a work around life. And other priorities. But, Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond the shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Are you fucking serious? During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. We missed a statement, but I'm assuming he said we're gonna take a recess. There's pizza to my left. Do I take a bite? Sweeties, you have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, and while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Wait a second. His hat and cloak are right there on the wall, but... like in the corner, but he's wearing his cloak, for one. And also, the cloak that he wears in the flashback that Ben tells doesn't have the cards all over it either. Interesting. Exactly! He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. Oh. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. Artist mistake. I do not think that there would be anything like that in this game. Everything is always so intentional. Something I thought was just an artist mistake in the last trial, the length of someone's hair in a flashback that we saw ended up being exactly what I thought it was. Which is one of the reasons why I love this game. There's never anything wasted. I went straight to the ringmaster's rooms, still dressed in my stage clothes. Also, Phantom, if you're gonna do any kind of after stream care, please make sure to do that. Okay, you gotta stay hydrated and make sure you're taking medicine and everything if you need to. Same with any of the raiders. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means... It means that the Wingmaster could have taken his costume. It means the Wingmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Why the fuck would it? Fabulous! So, fabulously possible possibility. Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the Ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't it a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the scene of the crime was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You could be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up, a magician or president. You have no idea how hard it to make a decision. Oh, he's got some... No, I can't say that. 1 second. We're back. Sorry, I had to send a message real quick. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Hello, how are you doing? Y'all know that feeling, like, when you're starting to get the flu, and, like, your whole body feels, like, super achy? That's what I'm feeling right now, and I don't know why. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with an unfortunate distinction. With the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Mr. Lawrence Girls, please take the stand. Why does she pull him a pitiful clown? The witness will state his name and occupation to the court. Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in a courtroom. I'm just not used to being in a courtroom. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're at a Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Fucking... This whole court is a joke. Shut up. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. No, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Here. Oh. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? Oh. You got a name? Lawrence Pearls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 the day of the murder? Correct? Yes. Yes, it was. Oprah got a lot more sympathetic later on. But he, at least we won't have to try to read, like, insanely fast-moving speech, text bubbles, or speech boxes. Very well, Mr. Curls, would you please testify what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a... What the fuck? Without the humor, please. Okay. Well, poor Mo can't be his normal Gucci self in court. What you witnessed? I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. So no one ever laughs at my jokes. I've taken to laughing at them myself. Aw. Same, Mo. I'm joking, by the way, I'm joking. Made a hide. Oh. That's pretty good, Odd. I like that. But it's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. Why is this his testimony? But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? What? Be the ones supposed to be asking questions here? With this? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you, I can't wait! I know I keep mixing the voices up, I'm trying. But... well, with that settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can! It's not for as long as you want! The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. With what? That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment now. Of course you can. There's no way this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit off. It's a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. But Nick, him? That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the Defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you better find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. You're right, Your Honor. What the fuck? Huh. I'm afraid if you push the witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. What, your witness? The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, need a clock. That's something I got. This is so embarrassing for you. What is it like to be my bitch? I don't know what that was for, but thanks. Well, now, 8 o'clock. That's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way we can make a great joke. We humor him, because I want to. I know what they said, but like, why not? Because it gives you, like, a lot of armor. Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo? Let's not make a let's not. Don't make the clown out of... Don't take the clown out of the clowning around. One, Dick, to a joke. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his... Oh, wait, no, I wanted to do the other one. I know you want to hear that joke. A man goes to a doctor, and the doctor asks, "How is number 1?" The man says, "Every day." The man's... Oh, shit. Witness! These are exactly the type of jokes you could say for that detective. Ow! You knew that would happen. Don't look at me like that. Mr. White, you're hereby penalized. This will not become a kangaroo court. He did not just fucking say that. It isn't funny at all, in more ways than that one. You have no idea how tired I was that night. That was poop. You were pooped that night? What does what mean? Kangaroo court? Oh, it's the thing we've been calling the, this whole fucking courtroom and this whole goddamn court system for the entire time we've been playing Ace Attorney. It's like... How do I put it? What do I mean? Alright. It's like a court that's just like completely illegitimate. Like, it's a joke. You can't take it seriously. You were pooped that night? Yes. Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese double. 3 enchiladas, a dangerous menu item. After that was as they say, what happened after that, as they say, happens. Yep. Problem is cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. What? So funny. What? Huh? What? It even... What's that? What? I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. Right when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. The captain to glance out of the window. You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Victor curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What can I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Yeah, what? No, don't let it rest you. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? What? Humans don't need a reason to look at their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Once I set myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant... phase. No, I forgot about that. You sort of blocked? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's really... I forgot to mention that, didn't I? Ow! That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Jibo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Pearls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a huge noise outside. From the window, and outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say... Mr. Pearls, maybe I won't remind you that the humor is unnecessary. No! How do you know I was gonna make a joke? Yeah. I guess that sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit? Huh? I wonder if Ben can, like, throw, like obviously ventriloquists throw their voice, like, that's, like, their thing. I wonder if he can make noises and make it sound like they came from somewhere. Oh, my neck. Whoa. What then? You went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly how far were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room was here, and it looked at about yay did, say they were about 30 feet from the window. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. It was snowing that night. It cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. There was the ringmaster, and he was with Max. He was wearing his clothes. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right! I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with Prosecutor Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Think on it. Could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols. Gee, I hope you have a good night, Phantom. But lawyers nowadays, you have to go break people to write again. Please sleep well. You don't even have to go to school anymore to be able to... Alright. Everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Bo. Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna fucking... Know what I mean? So it was like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the Ringmaster over the head. Ooh. You say you saw the Ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. Wait. Blood force traveled to the back of the head. How many hits, though? He said he heard a hit, like someone getting hit over the head, and then he saw another one? He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean a weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you saw everything, didn't you? Well, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. See a weapon? Vo, did you or did you not see a crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this matter. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. For you to... Oh, a nice penalty. Oh my god. Oh. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I do. I assume. I've got a great reason to make my claim. I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason? No. Of course I will. The reason is... the witness is very own testimony. Okay, so I think I was right that he's about to call it out. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump, like someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max launched the Ringmaster over the head. Mo is to be believed that when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. 1960s... Okay. You know, we should read those. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this horde? Look at the C-Team. No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You need to peel back the layers of the clown makeup and find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much? When I looked out my window that night, the Ringmaster was already face down. in the snow. Hey, awesome, Roblox. You already got Ember Prime too, right? The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. On karma. Tampering with witnesses again. So, now you were saying that you did not see the defendant flunk the ringmaster? Yeah. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. Police. Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. I will put you in a holding... If I hear another joke out of you, I will put you in a holding cell. And will you learn court etiquette? Got it? I know he is not talking about court etiquette. This motherfucker. Got it! It was a bit far away, but the shadow could only have belonged to Matt. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, them roll there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. I saw that earlier, Grim. It made me laugh. It doesn't seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. He took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, it could finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. Weird to believe, and that. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Oh, thank you, Grim. Oh. Okay, this is like actually a perfect place to pause before we actually start getting into the cross-examination. What did she make Mo mad? What? What did I do? Oh my god. Oh, my body hurts so fucking much. Yeah. Around the same time as usual. Right. That's okay, Cass. I understand. You got stuff going on and stuff to do. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, in case anyone didn't see, we now have an official praise screen. It makes me happy. Rim drew it like 4 months ago or more, and I procrastinated making the screen an official thing because I suck. Alright. Oh, my god. My body feels like it was hit by a ton of bricks. I am promptly going to... Oh, well, I can't go to sleep yet. That's someone to do. Alright, let me see who's on to raid. We're having game night tomorrow. We're playing Project Winter. So if anyone would like to join that, and you have the game, and you're in the Discord, and you want to play with us, then you should join. Runas. Brass is responsible for like most of the best playthroughs that we did. Well, okay. Suggesting most of the games for the best playthroughs we did last year. It's kind of crazy. Like, there's like 5 of them. Alright. I hope you all have a wonderful night.